Hi there, this is Chris Lutz. I'm coming to you from our studio about the flip chart and how you're going to be able to use this little tool to help you with your appointments to stay on track, leave with at least 2 bookings, lots and lots of referrals, just loads of referrals, and selling sets and picking people to do skincare appointments with their second appointments. So it's methodical, it's strategic, and it's something that you can practice. I would practice this 2 or 3 times and get it down pat, and then go out in the field and practice it like a wild woman. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of talk about the strategy behind each page. I'm not gonna read it word for word, but I'm gonna tell you what's happening on each page. What we did is we purchased a flip chart. So it just basically folds up. When you get to your appointment, you unfold it and set it up like a little tripod. We went to Office Depot on the MK Connections tab on Mary Kay InTouch, and Office Depot printed out our flip chart, which is massively big, as you can see. The only problem with our flip chart from the company was that we couldn't put our words on the back. And we all know that there's certain things we say to get things to happen at these appointments. So on the first page, I'm just going to kind of aim it towards the flip chart so you can watch as I go. This page is where you're getting introduced to her. She's getting introduced to you. You're forming your relationship. And she's basically doing an icebreaker with you. You're doing satin hands. You're getting to know her. And you want to thank her for coming and get to know a little bit about what she does and just anything about her that you can. And then you share with her that today what you're going to be doing. You let her know that she's going to be using the Miracle Set, microdermabrasion, and eye and lip treatment. And then they're also going to be trying just a dash out the door glamour look, just enough makeup to get you out of a speeding ticket, but not enough for like a wedding. And then they're going to be able to fill out this profile card, which I'll cover this lady's name, on the front, and then eventually the back. I'll show you what we're doing back there. But let her know that questions 1 through 7 help you know about her skin, and then 1 through 6. And then 7 is about her hair color, eye shape, lip shape, to tell you a little bit more about glamour. Let her know that the goal today is to have fun, and that what's really cool is we get to customize a skincare and glamour analysis sheet for her second appointment. And this is what it looks like. And so on the back and front of the page 1, I actually have put these in here so they're easy for me to grab. And one is a color analysis sheet from Mary Kay. Isn't that cute? And the other one is the skincare. And these are both from Mary Kay InTouch under MK Connections under the Office Depot tab. So you can actually have Office Depot print them. When you get the flip chart from me, I actually put them in there and you can just make copies. Another training, I'll show you how to go to marykaintouch.com and go to My Business and go to Business Tools. And your client information goes in with her profile information. So all of her recommendations are actually listed in a little piece of paper, including her colors that she should try. The other thing, of course, you must know is that your recommendations are actually underneath her answers. So you can literally see which products for her to try. So at that point, I'm saying you get to do your second appointment as a customized skincare or glamour spreadsheet. So what would be more important? Is it skincare, glamour, or both? And then on the bottom of your profile here, where my finger is, just write S for skincare, C for color, or B for both. And this girl put both. And then I said, what's really nice, I said, that way I can get it ready for you. You can do it alone or with friends. And she wrote F for friends. And so I said, what if you knew that if you had 3 girlfriends come with you, you could get $75 worth of product for only $35. Whoops, 35. She's like, yo, that's awesome. And I say, if you have 5 girlfriends with you, you get $100 worth of product for only $35. It's up to you. Or we can do it alone, your house, my house, or the studio. She wrote F, friends. So I use a raise in my hand. I say, how many of you said skincare? Who said color? Who said both? And then they're raising their hand, and I'm getting in participation. Also at that point, I'm saying, how many of you put alone? Who put friends? Now, if this is a facial, she's just told me it's a one-on-one appointment. But if it's a group, I want participation. And I say, okay, so my favorite part, and I put my hand on my heart. I said, my favorite part is I get to meet with you over there, wherever the consultation area is going to be. And we can go over what you tried today. And actually, on the front of your profile, there's a spot here for your spouse's name and or your favorite gift giver. put their name and the relationship to you, and then their cell phone number so that I can always give them your wish list, which, by the way, we're going to create right back here on the back of your profile card, wish list. And everything you try today that you enjoyed, we will have on file for that person. So the only requirement for you today is have fun. If there's anything that you fall in love with that you can't live without, I have it in stock or can get it right away. And we do accept MasterCard, Visa, Discover Cash, or check. And everything you're going to be trying today is safe for sensitive skin. All right. That's page 1. Strategy is to build the relationship, let them know what the agenda is, tell them how you run your business, how you set up your second appointments, and how you will service her if she falls in love with the product. And that her only requirement is fun. Any questions? Email them to me. Page 2 is a little bit about Mary Kay. This is really important because this woman might not ever get back together with you for an appointment. I mean, we hope that's not the case, but we want every woman to leave knowing enough about the business opportunity and the company. I mentioned at this point that this is Mary Kay. If you've never seen her, this is a picture of her. She's been named the greatest female entrepreneur in American history. She started her company in 1963, and now we're in over 35 countries. We're debt-free and we're family-owned. So Mary Kay Ash had this vision that she wanted women to be able to have a business, be able to put God first, family second, and career third, and be able to earn what you were worth and not have to give up the things you valued. Plus, you want to make sure you had fun and had great rewards. So here we are, 50-some years later, strong and solid as ever. And there's a reason why women now, as much as then, crave what our business has to offer. So I want to tell you a little bit about me, and this is your iStory. And see, this is all written on here. And so it's even color-coded to kind of transition you into different components of that page. So as you memorize it, your mind will remember this as you get adept to using it. Your iStory goes here. This is where you tell a little bit about you. And at that point, I usually flip the chart and say, let me tell you a little bit about me. And I show my family. And by the way, I've got lots of pictures to add to this. But I show my family. I tell them why I started, what I did before Mary Kay, and why I stay. And what my intention is to build a team of women that desire something more, that have a giant inside of them waiting to get out. And that there's really 6 reasons why most women begin a business with Mary Kay. And I know that because you can buy your products anywhere, the store, the mall, wherever, I want you to know what it means to have your very own Mary Kay businesswoman. So there are 6 reasons, and on the back of your profile card, just number 1 through 6. And I'm going to have you jot down the 6 reasons why women love our company. And then we'll play a little game and see if you guys can guess each other out on what you thought was pretty interesting about what you heard. The 6 reasons why game is right here. So you don't have to forget what those are. Number 1 is money, 2 is recognition, and it goes on and on. What I have on this part here are little props that I bring. And tonight, I think I accidentally left them at home. They're like, the money sheet is the Applause magazine sheet that shows income that you can make in Mary Kay. Number 2 is recognition. So I have my star brochure. 3 is self-confidence. You can have a rubber band and stretch your self-confidence. You become a better version of who you were when you started. And it's a safe place to grow. You don't have to know everything before you start. You just got to like people. The cars, I show all 4 cars that you can earn, or the cash value, the advantages, and all of these. In case you forget what to say, I've written them on the next page so you can actually read them if you need to. And then I say, okay, so circle the thing that you loved best. If it's a facial, I'm guessing her out. She tries to guess me, I try to guess her. If it's a party, I split people up and I have people try to guess each other. And when this goes home with me, then I'm already aware of her. It looks like she had 2 things. Excuse me. Her reasons why she thinks our company is amazing. And then I simply just ask them, we're doing a survey right now in America to find out what women think about what we do. And I'd love to hear what you think. If you'd be willing to give me your honest opinion of our business opportunity, you just simply watch a little video, and then I do a survey with you over the phone or in person, and you actually get a half-price brush set or a Skinvigorate brush. And I show them the Skinvigorate brush, and I say, it actually gets your skin 80. How many percent? 85% cleaner. And I actually have it sitting there so they can see it. I pass it around. So I just say, write yes or no, and then if you want the Skinvigorate or the brush set. I said, who said Skinvigorate? Who said brush? Okay, so then now I've got my surveys already in order. And then, so that was all about setting up the opportunity to do surveys. And I think at this point, it's really important for you to be very much watching the audience to see their reaction to things, how their body moves as they're talking about it and sharing, what kind of comments they make. Because right now is when you're shopping for your next team member, you're looking for someone who has interest. You're looking for the sparkler of the group, or someone that just really is watching every move you make. Okay. And Mary Kay, and I don't think I have it written on here, but it should say that Mary Kay said at every single skincare appointment, there's someone sitting here who would be great at what I do. Who do you guys think it is? And they literally all point usually to one person. So keep an eye on her. And then if she discounts it, just say, you know what, no big deal. Just watch what I do tonight, you guys, and see if this could be something you could ever see yourself doing. Or maybe you know someone that would be good. I'm adding 10 new team members to my team this month. You flip the page. You're talking intention. Okay, next strategy is how we're making a difference. Women want to do business with some company that is socially responsible. So you talk about that. And it tells here about the percentages or the amounts of money that Mary Kay has given to research cancer, and also how we've helped with the eradication of domestic violence. And we do believe in enriching women's life, and women want to know that doing business with you brings that about. Okay, this is about every woman wanting great skin, and I have them identify where they fall in these categories. And I said, you know, you want a system that's actually going to work for you. It's not going to run up the national debt. It's good to know that they actually work together. And it's less than a bottle of water per day to take great, excellent care of your skin. The middle part is about everything that you do as a consultant. They might even have other things you want to add in here, but I want them to know they get to try before they buy. I offer them amazing incentives. They get to do test panels for me, seasonal updates, birthday specials. I do delivery. I have products on hand, or I can get them right away. And I have a 100% guarantee, which is listed right here. And I talk about, you know, do you have any products in your bathroom that you don't even use anymore and you didn't like them and yet you got stuck with them? And then I say, okay, before you begin, you want to know these products are safe for sensitive skin. They work together as sets, so you don't ever have to worry about using products from different brands and having chemical warfare going on your face. And let's get started. So that page was all about, you know, how you're going to help her. Next page is about actually getting started. And at this point, we're going to have them take their mirrors out, pull it up to their face, and see what they would want to change on their skin. And then they talk about it. And then I say, this is what we're going to use as the miracle set. Which statistic do you like best? At home, this routine is going to only take you 3 minutes, just like brushing your teeth. At home, you will also do your neck and your décolleté. This is your décolleté, by the way. I say, you know, your neck ages 7 times faster than your face, so don't forget your neck. Okay, they're going to spray their face with a little mist bottle. I have tiny little mist bottles with hot, you know, pretty warm water in there. And they mist their face, and they're only going to do the right side of their face with all cleansing. I said that way you can actually see and feel the difference. So start with the first product, that's your cleanser. Do a circular motion, and we'll actually take that off with a warm towel. And so I go get the towel, and I actually use a real washcloth. I get it hot. It's either in my crock pot or at my sink. I rinse it out, and then I will actually walk behind them and put this on their face so that it's like a little spa moment for them. They wipe that off. Next, we do microderm. I say, you know, we're going to do a microdermabrasion experience. It's like a spa treatment. Your shower becomes your exfoliation station. So this is where you would put product 1 is in your shower, and your skin will never be the same. This experience is something that you don't have to spend a lot of money on, like in a salon, and you can save the same creative product, but do it at home. You're going to be getting rid of your old skin and allow the products in the line to penetrate and work better. You'll have smaller pores, radiant skin, and your texture is dramatically and instantly changed. I tell them how often they used it. They mist their face. They wipe off the crystals. I said, that's your be good to you moment. Allow your skin to dry. Now we're going to put on part 2, show them how you go up and out. And I say, can you feel the difference? And when you say that, you touch your face, they touch their face. This will also reduce the size of those pores in your face and reduce the breakouts. Have them take their mirrors out and look close, okay? Then we flip the page, and at that point, we're doing firming eye cream and satin lips. So this is to kind of get their skin completely, ultimately smooth on the one side. This side is going to be eyes and lips. We talk about why they would want to use these products and how their skin will never be the same. At that point, we're going to they finish with their moisturizer. I'm hoping that's on there. Excuse me just a second. Okay, and then they do their moisturizer, and then at that point, they're literally, their skin's been miracleized. And they're going to look at the person beside them to see how much better their skin looks. And of course, they're touching it to see how much better it feels. Now, I said, now, anything you do to your skin from this point forward is going to be a huge difference. It's flawless finish time. They've prepped their skin, they want to protect it. So but they will be using the Time-Wise Age Fighting Liquid Foundation, and you will be using your chart that's on my website to match their skin perfectly. At that point, you play the Deserted Island game. You take your time during this portion because you definitely want them to have time to play the game. The instructions for the game are on my website. I have literally left with 60, 80, 90, 100 leads from the referral game. Turn music on that's happy. I actually play the music from the song Happy on my phone. And I do a stripe test along their jawline, and I do write their foundation shade back here where it says foundation shade, so we can remember. I do show them how to use this brush. I have a small mirror that I have taken a sponge and made a strip of foundation, my finger with one strip, and then the brush with a strip. And I teach them why that brush is so much better, because the finger is very warm and it spreads oils, and the sponge is not very hygienic, and you soak in half your product and lose it, and the brush gives you an airbrush look and you use half the product. Okay, at this point, I let them put their foundation primer on the right side only, and then we put foundation on the whole face, and then that definitely will look different and feel different on the side that they did their Mary Kay on. All right, then they're ready for some color. Today they're gonna just do quick dash out the door glamour look, which would be mascara, eyeliner, and lip gloss. We finished with the Satin Hands hand cream. And at that point, it's compliment time. This page is really important because you wanna stand behind each woman if it's a party and literally say, what did you love best about Carrie's look? And they'll all say something. And then you wanna finish it back and draw it into skincare. Carrie, what was your favorite part of the skincare? And she'll tell you. And so everybody's like, oh yeah, me too. And then that happens up each person. If it's just a facial, I will ask her those questions. What do you love best about your color? I'll tell you what I love best about your color. What did you love best about their skincare? And then I say, okay, so I've got 5 questions for you that I really would like to ask you. But first I want to show you some sets that we have that are amazing. And that's when you turn the page and you talk about these sets. These are our most popular sets. And you literally give each person one of these so they can look as well. And you can read word for word what to say about each of the sets. Okay? Yay. And then you go back to the 5 questions. And they're going to answer their 5 questions right up here at the top because it's a space we haven't used yet. Now, they've created their wish list all along the way. I keep saying during the party, what do you have? Oh, you like the Microderm? Okay, don't forget to put it on your wish list. So like this woman loved lip stuff, Microderm, night solution, and clear mask. I'm not sure what that was, but okay. So question 1 is, did you have fun? Question 2 is, what are your which sets were your favorites? If money were no object, would you pick set A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Of course, you can choose any 4 sets and get the bag for free. Set B is 2, set C is 3. Which are your favorites? And they write down. Like this woman said, yes, I had fun. I liked the skincare. My favorite sets are C and G. And then from your Deserted Island game, you get your half price item today if you came up with 20 items. Which item would you like for glamour? Question 4 is, what's your pick, Skinvigorate or brush set for doing the survey? And question 5 is, would you like to be a test panelist for new products at our live Monday Night Live events at some point? Okay, and then at that point, you're going to go and say, oh my gosh, there is one more set. That's our starter kit. This is what comes in your kit when you get started as a consultant. And it's probably actually the best deal of all because it represents about a 75% savings. It's a $100 set. You get all of this retail size product, like 2 miracle sets, a mascara, and all these foundations, and actually put you in business. It's a $410 value. So maybe that's your favorite. Okay, so is there anybody that's in a hurry? I can meet with you first. And then we have a second appointment guide to help make sure that you know what to say to her next as you finish up her questions. And you can make copies of these and have one for each person. But I remember being new and I would get sitting down and I would notice later that she forgot to fill out her full address. She had her street address, but no, well, this lady did it. She does not have a city listed. Is her gift giver identified? what's her second appointment? What would she like to do? And you say, oh, I see you would like to do both skincare and glamour, and you want to do that with friends. Okay, great. And then I can say, is this Deserted Island game sheet, are these the women you'd like to invite? Now you have your guest list. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow at 1 to confirm that time. You want me to call you at 12 or 6? So you're giving her times then it feels good for you. And then you look at her questions. Did you have fun tonight? Yay, great. And all you're doing is reading back what she wrote down. How does your face feel? It feels good? Great. And your favorite sets were C and G. Is that where you would like to start today? Anything else? And you keep saying anything else until she says no. Okay, and you also get your half price or free glamour item for your Deserted Island and your Skinvigorate brush. Okay, so your survey, we need to do it in about 3 days max. When would be a good time for us to do that? You want to do it Tuesday or Thursday? And how would you like to take care of that today? Cash, check, MasterCard, Visa, or Discover? Oh, you spent over 40. Here's your gift with purchase. And my products there with me, I package it up. Anything that I still have to get to her that I don't have in stock, I highlight on her and my invoice. And then if she was somebody that was a very hot prospect, I would ask her to come to my unit meeting, my Monday Night Live with me, the very next meeting or the very next event, because she would probably be highly recruitable, especially if she could come and see what we do and what we're like. Okay, and then online I just put some Mary Kay video call numbers and links so that if I need to send her something quick to watch or listen to, it's already in my phone or it's with me. I also have agreements here in the back in case she's ready to sign up, and also some Mary Kay literature just on hand to hand to her. So that's your flip chart. I see a boo-boo in there that I got to fix, but all in all, it's really pretty handy because this gives you a track to run on. It gives you something that you can even hold on to if you're new and you're kind of nervous. You can even hold it like this. And it just becomes very portable, efficient, and you'll get to where you probably could do it without it. But if you have someone new that's sitting there, a new client, and she's thinking about doing what you're doing, and she sees that you literally go like this to stay on track, and you do, she can do it too, because anybody can do that. And I found a lot of comfort in that as a brand new beauty consultant. So I hope this helps. I hope you liked it. And whatever questions you have, just fire my way. You can go to ChristinaLutz.com on our unit website and ask questions, and I'll get back to you right away. Bye.